line, they got the victory. NIP, they played it 3 times.
There's going to be a lot of running in this pistol. Certainly no nading. 5 sets of Kevlar and Aragorn. A nice aggressive position in the hut. Be able to react if Crazy needs help. He does. He really does. He's going to back away to B.
They're going to chase him down. Yeah, they're quick on this.
And Crazy, he just wants to play for that one tap. He's got it again. He don't forget the impactful CT pistol we just saw on Dust 2. Gets his first, dips away, concedes the space. Vent rotate. All the bodies are here. They're going to be coming for Kaspersky. s1mple makes a bit of a meal of that. Ken distracted by it though. Mutiris will profit, and it's all collapsing for the Ninjas. They were really hoping to put their best foot forward. Starting off their map pick with a pistol, especially on T-side nuke, would have made all the difference, but they get nothing. A couple of consolation frags, but BCG taking another pistol.
All right, well, this is where we know exactly how the game can flow for Snappy with the calling. And it can really turn into a bit of a sunken cost fallacy, right? If they're able to get this force, get close, get the bomb down like we saw in Dust 2, they force again, and it waylays the traditional game plan. Snappy loves the shock and awe, right? We all know the end stays where he had that explosive roster that were able to run you down. But if it doesn't work in MR12, it can get away from you damn quick.
Yeah, and it's something that we've also, you know, we've highlighted that when it's working at its best, even if you know that's his tendency, it can be difficult to beat them at it.
Every round's pressure, right?
Yes.
Every round has something you have to be ready for.
Walk through that. Kaspersky, a real forward position that does catch s1mple off guard. Crazy. This is crazy. He's got so many opportunities. How does he profit? Just the one. Good awareness from Kaspersky. Maybe waiting a little too long.
No one's down on B. Oh, just rotating now is Aragorn. He's too late to this.
Oh, it's looking great for the Ninjas. No pistol, no problem. No pistol. But you'll take a second round instead. Kaspersky's forward momentum, slipping the ramp smoke, an early kill onto s1mple. And a second onto the boosted Crazy. Mutiris would have loved that onto Ken.
Yeah, if they get one back in, they might give it a go because they're hanging around, so they're giving it a look. And that should be that now. Electronic with the, I was going to say auto shotty. They boosted him up to make sure they get this rifle. So definitely back off and hold on to these. Now this is when it goes right. And that's all on Kaspersky, right? I imagine the conversation outside in the huddle is, boys, we're eliminated if we lose this map. We don't want to have regret. So if there's an opportunity you want to make a play, Snappy's style, you need to, right? He can make the calls, but you need to deliver him the frags to convert the rounds. And Kaspersky, the pole, can be very happy with that. 2 in his back pocket. The second, very important, because a multi-kill from Crazy there. BCG would start to swarm. Okay, so the setup is something you have to keep in mind for BCG. It's going to be s1mple Mutiris combo outside.
I'm trying to look at Electronic. Like, when did he catch him? I just glanced up. Wow, fair play. Fair play to him. Like, his teammates had already passed and rounded the corner. He still has the presence of mind to consider the boost. So we'll get some guns out. Electronic and s1mple.
Yeah, so Mutiris has donated that one, and they'll go for this little cheeky boost.
Yep, Silo Jiggle spotted the boost.
You don't repick that.
Nope.
Oh, Ken's playing through the smoke.
Oh, there we go. It's more of the same. Kaspersky in the previous, now Ken just throwing a bit of aggression into the mix.
Very, very quick.
Oh, a lot of space.
s1mple will be aware of the possibility. So a lot of outside room. Normally this forces you into the lobby play.
He's purely holding for the potential on that main roof. Currently Snappy's MP9 up there.
And they're giving them lobby, right? You can see the position of Shush. He's on T-roof, so they're happy to give all this over. They want to take these fights on yard. They would give them the lobby space. That's okay. So you'd be looking for like a heaven hell finish.
Shot.
The surf in there from Snappy.
Nice from s1mple though. Just tracks him, removes him, and now B is going to be, well, a rotation required. You can see the descent of Crazy. Just a 5-7 and a second body arriving.
Mutiris has a smoke, Alex. He could block the windows. He could block the single door.
40 seconds as well. How do you throw it? Where does he throw it? Window.
Okay, so they can, I was going to say lob a smoke out of single, but they don't have a smoke.
Crazy. Oh, the perfect angle, the swing. Completely overlooked the potential. It's Ken that's gone down. Needed another. s1mple manages to build off of it. Punishes Wrinkle exposed. Kaspersky, awkward situation with 20 seconds. They're considering it. His teammates coming back to join him. s1mple's holding the line already. Mutiris ready to punish. Has the angle. They have to plant. Kaspersky's going to be focused on that. There's a back turn. Oh, not enough damage. still weird. Shush in the clutch, but no time. Just going to try and keep hold of his AK. BC.GAME wrestle back for control. They're just trading blows back and forth.
We saw this the other day with NIP in the server against Liquid. That was a fixture of that matchup. Took, I think, 7 or 8 rounds. 4 teams were able to break serve. Yes.
Well positioned by Crazy.
It should have looked a lot simpler, right? Mateus gets that kill, it's over. So it got a little bit sketchy there towards the tail end. But saved AK, a couple more can be invested upon. Shush got TK'd there for 5 damage.
Unbelievable.
So fast, just trying to make a move out the door here.
Oh, really are seeing NIP playing without any fear. Has to be careful. There was flames on one side and a HE in his face. Aragorn anti-flash. Oh, controls the spray, but flash.
They're in.
It connects, they are in. Kaspersky got a lot of work to do. Mutiris already removing some of the supporting cast. And yeah, they were caught out by the walk there. Really cheeky. Uncomfortable for Wrinkle, but with low HP, s1mple just crated. s1mple has just crated. And Mutiris has gone down as well. Big clutch available for Wrinkle. Pulls it off. That's a horrible way for it to go down for BC.GAME. And for s1mple in particular. Oof.
Okay, that's one where the stress is definitely going to spike for BCG.
So Aragorn gets his, eats the flash, traded.
Taz has taken a timeout. I think, yeah, there's going to definitely have been some words exchanged here. This looks so labored as well from Wrinkle. How does Crazy not kill him? Especially with the moments that we've seen Crazy have in this last patch. That must have looked damn ugly from his POV.
Ken is beating himself up, man.
Yeah, I think there was definitely some words being had there. So the fact Taz takes this, he can interject. He can get in between any of it. And you are going to see them force buy in again. Or at least I think you should. Loss bonus dictates. All right, well.
I mean, this is Counter-Strike roller coaster where you go that high. You've just said to your teammates, that was a really important round. Good job. This one should be a little bit less chaotic. And instead, it's a 1 versus 3 where he only gets 2 kills.
Yeah, and this is a situation where you lose this round now as BCG. It's worth 2 for NIP.
Right, and you got some MAC 10s as well, so you're going to be able to punish those exposed heads. Only 1 helmet in the mix.
So last time they were in this scenario, they took yard control, they took warehouse space, and they got picked apart and tried to finish B. This time, more direct, straight down secret, not going to mess about. Going to be less complicated. s1mple need to play in the block.
Gets his smoke down, anticipates that MAC 10 fast. So that will shave a bit of time off the clock.
Mutiris has another one of those that he's able to assist with, but currently the wrong part of the map. He's actually up heaven, so how are they going to get more players down here to help s1mple?
I don't know if they are. Are they just hoping that that's smoke or hoping that the GOAT can handle this? It's asking an awful lot. Perfect Molotov. Electronic is going to lend a hand. He'll hide out in the vents as s1mple confirms bomb is down here. He's going to need some help. Good clear as well from Ken. That's his opening kill, his first kill, excuse me. s1mple. He's going to have trouble with that. Really nice nimble from Snappy's MAC 10. The range is not ideal. No one's saying that. Still, though, a little bit of a timing window here for Mutiris. He's behind them, but he's going to have to do it all. Goes for a second, and there's Wrinkle. Okay, an IP, so worth 2, as you highlighted.
Snappy laughing that one off right there, the SMG battle at range. But okay, we'll have to be the eco now. NIP.
See how high s1mple
broken
has his
through.
desk? It's like completely towering over his teammates.
He's a tall man.
He is a tall man. But also an inspiration to K-Serata, who apparently has adopted his seating position.
Yeah, you were doing the lobby today, getting to talk to all the Stage 2 teams.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's going to be very fun to see who in this final day of Stage 1 is going to be able to advance. Another game after this one as well.
Eyes on this flash.
A Desert Eagle and a flashbang.
Gotta let it rip, otherwise they're going to be... Oh!
Yeah, that does connect. Still around the smokes, it's looking good. It's a farm fest for the SMGs. It's that crazy USP. He's always good for 1 with it. Doesn't even matter if he's against armored opponents. Second as well from Electronic to keep the finances down.
Okay, hold up!
Into a Deagle. That was very nearly a 1v1.
Tough one for Dennis the Menace.
Sadly is. It's held by the rifle. Yeah, not the weapon he'd wanted.
Pretty good eco, though.
You can't really complain with 3 kills on an eke.
Yeah, so you've kept them somewhat limited, but that's 4 rounds T-side nuke already. The CT wall needs to be put up right here, right now, if BCG are hoping to get this one done in 2. s1mple will not get out the AWP, and nor will Wrinkle, so this is going to be M4 heavy for one side and AKs on the other. Now, how are they going to stop Snappy from getting this secret control? And if they do, is it just Can taking the space? Like already, the bit more pep in the step, the zest we've seen under the NIP players looking for fights as they harass over towards top. A couple of nades in the main, ready to spam. Not going to make it comfortable for the pairing on A. As Can, he's got that room.
Yeah, he's got lots of room. Actually, never mind. s1mple, good awareness, catches that main play. Aragorn's missed one.
It's behind you.
He's missed one. An easy frag. Good trade. Mutiris from main. He's in trouble, using that smoke to reposition. Mutiris managing to mantle up Heart. That should completely calm things down.
Feeling a bit hard done by there if you're Shush. You're out in top site so deep and everyone else is still restricted in lobby. So you're hoping your teammates are able to make some room, take the room that you've been able to make available for them there.
It was the reactions from Mutiris. He was very quick to that trade.
So settles in now in favor of BCG. So what was left open in that time? Where are they worried about the gaps to be? What players can you identify being dead? All that being pieced together now live with 50 seconds left as they're going to try and contact out the door.
All right.
Good setup to deal with this.
I think Electronic should be good for something here. He will swing out for his and doesn't expect a second one, but Mutiris is there again with these trades. He's 2 kills deep, keeping NIP's frags to a minimum, and s1mple, he chips in for 2-2.
Okay, so we've got 6.9 right now on Shush, 5.9 on Wrinkle. They can buy. Now, it was always crazy to think that s1mple and Flamey might go and join the Brazilians, but now we have s1mple and Electronic who joined the Portuguese. Well, the Portuguese joined them either way.
It's one hell of a chapter, for sure.
He knew there was going to be a couple of borers in his life, and he's found them. So, will it be back-to-back rounds to destroy the finances of NIP?
Just having a laugh.
Yeah, and that was one of the keys, right? To see the attitude on day one. They were down 10-2 first half versus Legacy. They draw it all the way back. And you're like, okay, this isn't going to be a divorce waiting to happen.
Yeah, right. I think that's always a concern.
I think it was the major concern, right? Is like, how is this going to work? Taz, in an interview, saying he's fortunate that he has the respect of the likes of s1mple and Electronic because of his 1.6 history, right? Taz is an absolute legend on the banners here in the Krakow studio. Is they going to use this fast lurk smoke? Try and maybe get down the vent. Doors naded off.
Shush. Aggressive pathing. Electronic trying to oversee.
That entire combo is to allow this type of move.
Yeah, trying to spot out someone aggressive Heart. Maybe you go straight through the smoke and you book him with a flashbang. Oh, what? Didn't hard clear it.
Down the vent, though.
Okay.
He's heard that.
Yeah, the bomb's on its move, making its move. Snappy going to try and play for the plant. s1mple's there in time. Denied. Kaspersky, an important one, should enable the plant at the bare minimum. Ken catches and cuts, rotates. He's not ready for Aragorn. Yes, he is. Impact from Ken. Kaspersky in the clutch now, basically completely detached from his teammate. Eats the nade, does damage, and Ken's here to clutch up. Double swing, double fight. Oh, it's the Mutiris trade. You can't get away from it. It is inevitable.
Good attempts right there.
Yeah, exists making sure Ken gets his flowers for his impact on that when he made that doable. Kaspersky,
completely different round. Oh, he saw him.
Yeah, he saw the little shoulder.
All right, so that pathing right there, he's coming out, focusing for that while the flashes are going off behind him. Right, so Shush doing his pathing, catches the arm. If he gets the kill, completely different round.
Yeah.
Nice info. All right, all right, all right. Okay, oh, here they go again. This is that sunken cost fallacy I was talking about, where most teams would just take a lighter investment and then use the 2,400 into the next for a full buy. Snappy's going again. He knows it came down to a 1v1. So he wants to try and punish and keep the finances right where he likes it.
Love this. Audacious from Electronic. Very forward position into the hut now. A test for Crazy is inbound.
Yeah, he is on his own. He doesn't have support. Oh, here it comes.
Just in time. s1mple will be there.
Oh, he's letting s1mple take first contact here is Crazy.
And s1mple rewarded for that. Finding Kaspersky, hoping to hide out and be overlooked is crazy. Now he tries to catch them as they further forward. Electronic locking the door behind them.
Or the bomb.
Ballsy to be pulling out a nade. Crazy does control the M4. Snappy that removes that locked door. Gives them
where that
avenue.
came from. Ken was good last round with the lurk.
He was, and he's doing it again. s1mple could very likely be sideswiped by the main arrival so late.
Aragon's considered this.
Okay, and yeah, s1mple gets that warning shoulder from Shush. Snappy in the hut, Ken out yard. Weird division of labor for the T's, and you're right, Aragon was perfectly prepared for that one. Again with the Mutiris trade, covers his teammates. It will be BC.GAME taking the lead.
Okay, so this is about assembling the blue wall, as mentioned. 3 consecutive will have to be the eco now from Snappy and the boys. No bomb going down, 3 players staying alive. Maybe just some deagles, go head hunting. But it feels, with the way that Aragon's laser-focused main, they are playing good nameplate Counter-Strike. Okay, Yard player still alive. We have to consider this. It's covering s1mple. He can take the door fight. Considering the limited time they've had together, there's some details that look good. I understand if they do progress to stage 2, it's a completely different ballpark regarding the level of opponent, but this is such early stages of a team no one had any expectations of. And some had maybe too high expectations of, seeing the Great One back in the server. This whole BCG project, was it just a way to get electronic trips on a helicopter? Well, flying high right now, 5-4. Up against the eco, likely to be 6.
Yeah, I'm actually, pleasantly surprised to see how well they're meshing. It just seems like such a kind of left field mixture.
Oh, yeah.
And yet, yeah, there's a degree of polish that I wouldn't have expected.
The amount of doors they knocked on looking for cores to give s1mple this opportunity, insane.
Yeah, this is an opportunity that he won't let go to waste.
If I were the BCG ownership and I've said I've just spent this much money, you would want him to be trying to deliver. And I'm sure that hunger, the adrenaline of competing, you're not going to get it anywhere else in life, right? This is where you get it, and I'm sure that's what s1mple's been missing. Back at a winter championship, and
well done. Finds Kaspersky and a second onto Wrinkle. That's nice. Quick reactions over the top of the smoke, and very real possibility. Another one's due. Number 3. Denied on the jiggle.
Taking every peek he can right now. Really want to limit your casualties. Aragon only has 150. It's 1,000 in the back for Electronic, 1,000 for Mutiris. You definitely want to keep 5 alive if you can. So s1mple low might go down. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so all 5 staying alive. That's a nice round considering we've only got 2.
Guys, listen. Guys, probably he wants to do this thing 3 outside. How we call it? I forgot. Ursa, yeah.
Okay. We get some insight from Electronic. Now, I know a lot of people less than impressed with his time on VP. He took the reins over there, and now when you juxtapose that to the success JAME and Dustin are having with Paravision, right? But Electronic has had a really, really poor patch. Cloud9, VP, not the type of Counter-Strike you're expecting from a player like him, and in the leadership reign, seeing him get very aggressive with certain teammates too. But definitely something to say. Yard control setup. This is essentially what he's just called.
They probably want to go yard with more bodies, so I'll play a forward position. And I won't go down. Mutiris will. Trades.
Okay, now you need to react. Snappy needs to call a quick reaction right now.
It could be asking questions of Crazy, and s1mple anticipates the same. He's there in time. They do lose out on Crazy, but s1mple hitting Crazy ones. Wrinkle goes down. Shush the last challenge. He's re-peeking on re-peaks. 32 points of health for Electronic and s1mple.
Everyone's low right now. This is very winnable for Shush. He'll get the bomb down. 40 seconds will start.
This could be a very determining factor as to whether or not a 3rd map is required. A 5th round on your T side would be brilliant.
Both going vent. Look at all the util that they have to work with right now. Full belt on s1mple. Who trades who? He broke the window, so they think he could be double door side.
You do have that smoke kit, but you've got such low HP, you kind of want to hope that forces a fight, right? Some certainty. They're taking their sweet time here, Chad. Shush, an opportunity to clutch. The nade would certainly do the job. They know they're low. Dunked on! Perfect trajectory. Same challenge. What do you play? You swing on in and Shush will clutch. That's impact.
Okay, you have to make sure you don't get too salty about that swing from Aragon there. He thought he was coming to save the day. His life gets given over, and that is a big clutch one. Another one in this map so far for NIP. They had the one with the simple crater. Now it's the Shush dunk. So a couple of clutches going in their favor to bring them 5.
Yeah, that means a lot to them.
They still go into this final round battered and bruised with the finances. 2 MP7s, 2 Galils as an AK.
Look at Shush.
Outdoor again.
Electronic forward on Hut.
Smoke wall hasn't landed as intended.
Down the vents. Bomb down immediately. Shush will follow him. Oh, Wrinkle. Yeah, that's a free frag. But this is going to be a very quick plant. Already just shaving the clock down and setting themselves up in a weird one with Ken so late yard lurking. He's going to try and cut off the secret here. 2 of them focused on that.
Oh, spotted.
Yeah.
Have to deal with him quickly.
There he is now, and he can just rot the clock. He's going to try and live as long as he can. His teammates are going to need that clock in their favor. Kaspersky cannot give his life away. We'll dip into the vents. It's
halfway
Shush.
gone already.
Got a lot of work to do still. Nice from Snappy from Dark. Oh, but crazy. He's stubborn with this. Makes it awkward, makes it uncomfortable. You know you've got to find a multi. Electronic brings him down. Kaspersky's got to try and get him off the bomb. Where's the cover? No! No time! NIP 6, BCG 6, dead even. You gotta stay tuned. We will be back and we'll find out if Nuke can go the Ninja's way, fighting for survival. Let's keep this party rolling. 6-6, an even division of the rounds in that first half. It was the CT side, though, from BCG, and it is the pick of the Ninjas. Clutches on clutches, Chad.
Yeah.
NIP making the difference in the clutch.
Yeah, well, things come in 3s, and so did the clutches. You had to close it down a Kaspersky 1v3. Before that, you had a Shush 1v3, and earlier on in the piece, during the Force Spy Wars, you had a Wrinkle 1v3. Those are difference makers. Those tee you up to win your map choice now that you get to swap over to the CT side.
Oh, it's been many a moon since I saw s1mple searching yard with a P250.
Let's see if he can find the opener. He was finding quite a few of them over there on Dust 2. One trickle smoke, and away they go. Wrinkle's here.
He's going to commit to it, yeah. Tuck's on the corner, so just going to be playing for the jump scare. Electronic, the first man on the scene, and walks... Wow, walking in, but perfectly pre-aimed. He nails the first bullet out of his Glock. It opens the floodgates. They'll start to spread. Snappy actually going to use that open window to try and kick up a fuss. Ken's having a bit of trouble hitting the bullets. Snappy, good one for the first, but quick trades from Aragorn. 2 kills in the pistol from the Portuguese. Shush on the vent descent, going to have a go. He's been spotted, and it's 3.
Nice. Clean shooting there. Very, very good stuff. That quickly dispels the problem of losing those clutches. Now you've won both pistols. Problem you had in the first half, you didn't convert. Now you have to. Right? This is T-side. This is where I think there's going to be a couple more difficulties. The desk discussing a map like Overpass, it's hard, right? You need to be able to do your defaults. Nuke is going to be the same. It doesn't necessarily have to play it, but sure, we always talk about yard control, smoke walls, push-pull, forcing rotations. You could have a little bit more shock and awe. And if you can deal with this Force Spy, you're going to be set for what should be 3 straight rounds out the gate. Wrinkle starting assertively over towards Warehouse. Kaspersky will rotate down the vent early, so they're already addressing the problem of the secret leak. But it is smoke and mirrors. Materis has not crossed. Another block smoke thrown to door. One more of those for Ken. So time is actually BCG's friend right now. Let this early block utility expire, and then you're going to be able to pounce into the round. Now, there is support for Materis outside. It's going to be Electronic, as there you go. That's that last key piece of utility, and he's got main control.
Yeah, he's got the fight onto Shush as well, looking rather worse for wear on Tetris. Heaven under scrutiny. The fight's working out for them with Ken and Snappy's Deagle. Double from Snappy in the Heaven. And Kaspersky missed shot on the back of Electronic, now swinging on out. Good covering fire. Electronic has maybe saved them. Wrinkle, a really uncomfortable clutch. Knows Crazy's beneath him. Electronic not giving him the fight, and exposed to Crazy just enough. I mean, sweat on the brow, right? BCG, that was a little bit hectic, a little bit scary, but they come out on top.
I want to see those snappy Teagles, please. One of the oldest dogs we've got in Counter-Strike right now, hitting some absolute zingers from the heavens.
Oosh.
Unleashes the first, and then, oh, that is beautiful onto Mutiris with the second. Makes it very, very threatening. And you hear the roar from BCG on the conversion of this round. They know how much that one's worth. On the CT side, you cannot operate with the force by the same as you would on the T. And s1mple enjoys that one. This is it, right? You buy this core, you give them s1mple and Electronic. You have 15 days worth of practice. You've been together for less than a month as a team. You pick up your opening round win. You're now facing elimination, but you win this. You're already one map to the good. You progress with the big names. And that's where we get to see the chance of a s1mple going up against your donks of the world, the Monasies, the Kiosukes, right? Molodoys.
That's an exciting prospect.
And it's been some time, right? Obviously, chose himself to step away from Na'Vi. Had a couple of stand-in stints. Falcons, FaZe with the major. Then he's on a roster where it's like, okay, he's with, you know, Sasanito, Andu. It's going to take a while to grind back. You're going to have to do it the hard way. 2026 rolls around. They go shopping. They buy him a core. And it's still s1mple after all. I'd love to see him going toe-to-toe with the big names in the big 2026. Counter-Strike keeps rolling on. And for many, the GOAT. Just love to have him on the screen.
Yeah, man. I mean, Counter-Strike's better with GAME and better with... Whoa!
Okay.
That's not gone great.
A little
That's
bit
not feeling good. He's come down the ladder and has had 2 pistols in his face. Snappy. Oh, good cover from s1mple. Good clear.
Having a game. 17 kills,
Yeah,
18.
make it 18.
We'll keep on counting. Him and Electronic, both in the double digits. Same to be said for Crazy. And this is the thing as well. All the talk is going to be about s1mple and Electronic, but you have to give credit to these Saw players, right?
Yes.
Mutiris calling a good game. You get impactful moments from both Aragorn and Crazy. And then you got Taz in here. When things start to get a little bit prickly, he jumps in, makes sure everyone stays focused. And this is the thing, right? Taz, with the listen-ins that happened in the past, people were going to paint him with the brush, oh, he's just a cheerleader. Taz is one of the most experienced Counter-Strike players we still have in the scene.
Yes.
Right? This is a wealth of knowledge, a man who knows what it takes to win. And he dealt with personal problems in teams of his own in the past.
True. Yeah, and if anyone knows how to kind of conflict resolve, I think Taz is up there.
Yeah, like back in the olden days, him and Neo, they were on rival teams. They hated each other. Then they played together, were extremely successful. They also had this whole issue with luck for a while. That's why Pasha came in. I'm doing 1.6 ancient history. Like,
Nice. And then I could bring up the CSGO history of the Mercedes.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Everyone gets upset and hates each other.
Yeah. Well, Snacks is in the building. He'll be playing late up. And Taz, he might be locking in a couple more days of play in just 4 more rounds.
I mean, yeah. T-Side's definitely got off to a flyer with the pistol win, but if you can win the first gun, then it really does feel tantalizingly close. That's if. Ken started out going to be playing actively to report on the secret cross and says no one's home.
The Ken in the coal mine.
Ken in the coal mine. You know, he's quick. Nice throw. Lands perfectly into Kaspersky's hands. He's Danish. It's like a handball thing.
Well, I'll be getting punted out of this one very soon, NIP. Yesterday was hard fought. Today...
I'm curious, is this for... Oh, that's not so good.
Who's going down to get that?
Excuse me, can we have our ball back? Kaspersky's got him dead. Oh, Aragorn, rough death. Oh, no vision. Kaspersky still nails a second follow-up headshot. Number 3 as well. That's the Kaspersky we know. Impeccable.
This is where it is going to get hard on the T side, right? Trying to piece together and execute. Definitely doesn't help when he's playing ahead of the nades and finds the first, the second completely blind. This kid's got aim.
He's got aim by the boatload.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So...
We were just complimenting Shush's nade throw.
Yeah. Well,
tough for Aragorn, really tough for Aragorn. I don't even know if he saw the shoulder just as he swaps to his nades, but Kaspersky, I mean, he's on one. Not even a smile, not even remotely, because he knows how serious this game is. That round is just the start.
Go.
Need more. Ramp for Snappy. Gotta get out with your life.
Support's on the way, but they won't be able to take the line. Wrinkle will have to give it to him.
Muteris, this is so quick, so braze. Just running and gunning, hoping to catch Snappy off guard. Kaspersky, prime position for him to do more of the same. Tap some heads. Getting closed in on Snappy Profits. Look at them go. NIP feasting. And Snappy gets completely overlooked. Aragorn's had a couple of screamers in back-to-back rounds.
That's got to be comms. Yeah.
We need to be on set.
Okay, so there you go.
There it is.
Is it a Taz timeout? Maybe not this round. Maybe just let it play itself out. You know it has to be an eco now. Give it the 9-9. They wanted to... Okay, so two things happened here. One, Muteris was disconnected, right? He played through the flames.
Guys, please, don't hurry up. I say 2B. Don't need to push, Muti. You don't need to push.
Look, this is the thing. You would never say that he's wrong with what he's saying. The problem is, and you hear this with... You know, the Eastern European culture, CIS, that they're much more direct about things.
And, you know, when you're talking to a fellow Eastern European, that's normal, you know? But the difficulty is when you're talking to someone who isn't, it can be perceived, and especially when it is s1mple.
Yes.
Like just, I know I would play worse the second s1mple starts sighing down the microphone at me.
Yeah. So, look, a moment of pause right now to be able to start piecing this together. This eco should be farmed up.
Oh, great.
Kaspersky's had enough of this, hasn't he?
Done, action man.
All right, 5 staying alive. So some nice rounds in back-to-back-to-back fashion now for NIP. That's 3 consecutive.
They've shrugged off that pistol loss quick, haven't they?
Yeah, but this is the problem within this map. You're going to be containing all of those lost 1v3s in the first half. If you're BC.GAME, you feel that first half should have been dominant. 9-3 is likely what you feel like you should have been walking away with. Maybe even 8-4, and it's 6-6, and now it's all tied up. And you lose some key moments with things disconnected. The pressure's starting to rise. Taz didn't bother taking the timeout when it was going into the eco. He saved it for a worthwhile moment. Now, again, going to be calming them down, making sure that doesn't flow into this next round. But they need to make sure that they're on the same page with their approach. Will it be technical, or will it be in their face? Because the in-the-face moment, like that one previously where they scaled ramp quickly, it looks good, right? They were punishing Snappy, Wrinkle over peak because, oh, my in-game leader's in trouble. If they try and play this chessboard Counter-Strike, doing the smoke walls, playing behind it, they are going to have to make sure they take it at such a tempered pace. And I think NIP will be comfortable playing against that. There are limited nades as well, which removes options for Muteris to be able to call with. So I feel like it might have to be a bit more direct. Smoke wall, as you can see, not landing.
Happy, same angle, different result, because he sticks around for a little longer here. Wrinkle reacting silently down the vents.
But they know he was aggressive door. So you want to try and piece this round together. So they have hit the pause. They've got this ramp control. Still clustered in lobby, no outside space, but they're not aware of that. And the AWP's not out there, so it just doesn't mean it can cover the line for main and the secret cross. There's 2 riflers having to pick up the slack with that. So for their finish, Aragorn has this smoke. It could go to single door, and then they can isolate the bomb site itself. It could go to windows, but they need to hit the shot. Snappy is not going to be able to. They can't allow him to multi. Wrinkle's actually headed back up. It's just Snappy down here.
Oh, this gets hard. I like the angle he's adopted. He's hoping just to catch that first one and then swing on out for number 2. This is the pathing. That's exactly what he was banking on. He can't connect. Electronic, very quick to react. Down the vent, stampeding. Shush audible. Second body counted as well. Kaspersky quick to the double doors. How do they approach a disadvantaged retake? You're smoked off for a moment longer. It will be fading now. Kaspersky has vision from window.
Don't have much space right now, BCG. They're all in the side.
Oh, Muteris is just a sitting duck, an easy pickup. That's the clawback kill. He's ready for Crazy's angle. Quick one back. Traded by Kaspersky. Just the toes visible. s1mple's got to stay active, stay nimble. Kaspersky in a clutch. He'll have a look. He'll definitely have a look. Gets Electronic. s1mple in the clutch now. No time really. Swinging on out, but he knows the clock is on his side and finds the headshot as well. An important and impactful 3 kills from s1mple. BC.GAME off the back of a Taz timeout. Find the double digits.
I know that they were in a scenario there where they had number advantage post-plant, But because they didn't have double doors, window, single, or ramp.
Like that Dust 2 round where they were all on site.
Right, and right here, you're hoping that you hit shots or trade efficiently, and they did. s1mple gets them a triple in this situation, so that was still a tough scenario. It looks very, very comfortable if you're just looking at the amount of players alive and the bomb being down, but that was still a tough round to win for BC.GAME. And the reason NIP can go for that is because they did have the finances off of the 3-round streak that they did accrue. So this game is very tense. I think the buy will be worse for BC.GAME. Exist has just given the 30 seconds for Taz to get on the microphone again. So it is Galil heavy, a MAC-10 for Aragon, and just the AK. Oh, actually, Materis has gone in for a MAC-10 as well. So Electronic is going to take that at the end of things. All right, so they're hoping to not be going up against too many sets of head armor here. Unfortunately for them, there's 3 in play. Donating the util, dropping that on the roof. This is a tough round for BC.GAME.
Yeah, distinct disadvantage in the finances.
AWP starting ramp as well.
Who's going to be their rotation piece if this secret cross is managing to make it?
It's going to have to be down the bench, surely, but it might be too late now. See, Wrinkle, they put the AWP ramp because Snappy was being bullied.
Yeah. s1mple's the one throwing util roof. It's Wrinkle that's going to sweep through and ask questions of the lobby. Never mind, you'll stay on the line.
No one's rotated. Oh, no, I tell a lie. Ken's just gone down B now.
Very loud about that. May have been relayed, may have been audible.
Well, he's heard that flash, so he's going to be calling for some type of support.
Hang on. Lobby. Oh, shush! He wasn't ready for Aragorn. They've lost the opening. Kaspersky's got to come up trump with the double at least. There's the number 1. Denied. Traded by Crazy. Important, impactful. Recall. Quick flick onto s1mple. I'll have to take the rifle if he wants to have voice in this one.
Probably voice back of your head, screaming save right now.
Yeah, right. I mean, they've had so many clutches in that first half. He's going to have a little look. Oh, Wallbang finds Crazy, doesn't panic.
Oh, no.
Went hunting.
That's a way back in.
Got greedy. He thought he was on his own, didn't expect number 2. Electronic's very low as well. Crazy's going to be feeling so much pressure right now. He knows he's got to hit this kill, and he can't do it. Electronic alone. They don't sweep through. He should be traded. He should be traded. How has that bullet found Ken's head?
Well, I said there's 3 sets of head armor in the round. It's the 2 players on the retake who only have the Kevlar, the MAC-10. Perfect weapon for the job. They're running and gunning. They don't save anything.
How has he found the headshot running and gunning? A dream for Electronic and a smile. You get one of those a day.
Oh, this one from Materis.
Yikes.
Yeah, that could have been
Look
the
at this
undoing.
slow-mo bullshit.
Yeah, explodes like a watermelon there, doesn't it?
He had 10 HP.
Oof.
Sheesh kebab.
Okay, they don't save anything. They can still bring in 2 M4s, but they're bullying ramp again. AWP in the play for Wrinkle. They're already out.
Straight away, just bullying Snappy. Are they slowing down? He's going to be asking for a reaction. He's going to be asking for something. And just like that, he falls. Down the vents, 2 of them. This time, they're going to play for the window side. Wrinkle has a moment of vision with his nade break. And Kaspersky does kick up a fast. Good find. Low HP, retreats, re-smoke double. Still such an uncomfortable round, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a kit in this, but again, like last round, I thought there would be a save for sure. Materis allows the way back in. They're hanging around if there's an overstep, but 2,400 loss bonus next round.
Like that. Ooh, Crazy. Releases a lot of pressure there. Simple combination. They are going to lose it all. The AWP's gone. Kaspersky's lost that in the smoke. Wrinkle trying to get away with anything at this point. Materis, oh, nice shot, takes his head off and will leave with the AK-47. But ladies and gentlemen, BC.GAME, they are just 1 round away from the second stage, advancing to the big boy table.
You don't fucking hesitate.
You feel this has to be it now. In fact, nothing besides the singular AK save, 2,400. They're able to get another M4 out dropped. Deagle, 2 MP9s up against a fully strapped BC.GAME, but I don't think... I don't think you can play the standard ramp bully on Snappy again. He knows he's been a liability in this position. Just getting run over. They're literally just charging him. They have no respect for his aim. If you're making plays like that, you have absolutely no respect for the player. Ramp player, 1 done, drops down.
You're just not expecting the one. What's the call from Utiris? How does he want to close this out? He's actually going to be the first man in.
Top split.
A top split indeed, and there's so many gaps just in the open. Still Kaspersky good for one. Got to respect that, but need more from the teammates. They're collapsing. BCG just got to find s1mple, and stage 2 is theirs. Krakow's calling, and they answer.
Wow, what a game from BCG, getting that one done in 2 straight maps. s1mple is back at an IEM Winter Championship. And